Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be doing an apartment tour for Patterson Court, 1 bedroom, 3 beds. Alright, so that's the front door. Look how pretty it is. Alright, and then you turn around and you see the laundry room, which doesn't include a washer and dryer because this is not the commons. So I'm going to open that door. And there you see there's no washer and dryer. There is also a locker for the third person in the apartment. And we just kept some sort of cleaning supplies and extra napkins and toilet paper and some of our suitcases. So as you walk out of the laundry room, that's the hallway and the corridor by the entrance, the foyer. And that's a coat closet, I would say, but we didn't really use it for much. We just used it for a Swifter and some things for the cleaning the floor. And it's a accordion door closet. So that's our kitchen, the main overview of our kitchen. We do have 4 chairs and a table, and they were pretty big for 3, which was pretty surprising. So it was nice we had a lot of space to eat, and if we had guests over, we can have people dine with us as well. So that's the light switch for that. I always had a tough time finding the light switch in that apartment, but without further ado, this is our kitchen, which is actually a pretty big size for 3 of us, and that's your utensils. And there are some bowls. And as I open the bottom, it's more like soap, garbage cans, and pest control, sprays like an ant spray and traps for the palmetto bugs. Ew. That's our dishwasher. We have a dry rack over there, our sink, which has a garbage disposal. I'm showing the mail key right over there. That is the mail key. It's going to be hung right next to the landline. I'm showing the outlet that doesn't work. And if you don't have things that work, definitely tell housing about it. So that's the fire extinguisher, so it's good to know that it's right next to you at your disposal at the apartment in the kitchen. That's our stove, has an oven and the microwave it comes with, so that's always good. Let's see, we have a nice size fridge, and I'm opening that door, and that's going to be plates and mugs that the apartment gives us. And in there's going to be some, plastic bags and pepper and yes. That's Michelle's stuff on the bottom. And our fridge is pretty big for 3 people, so I remember my first program, we had 6 people to 1 fridge, and that was really hard. So it was really easy this time to be able to share it with 2 other people, including myself. So that's our freezer, which is really nice with 3 of us, so we can fit all the things we needed, as well as the refrigerator. And I think I was pointing in this video, I was like, look, Mom, healthy. But yeah, obviously there's a Rice Krispie treat right there. So we have a toaster oven over there, but I just passed it. That is my candle warmer that has a scent of the Grand Floridian on it. We actually can bring candle warmers to housing. Just make sure there's no open flame. See, there's no flame you turn on. It's just a heat lamp. So you can bring that to housing. I'm not sure if the rules changed, but when I was there, we were allowed. So in there is my Italian collection of pasta and sauce and soup and all that good stuff. I stocked for the whole 2 months. So if you're doing the summer alumni program, definitely go to Walmart and stock up for 2 months so you don't have to constantly go grocery shopping. So that is our pantry. There's a total, I believe, 5 shelves, and on the bottom is an empty space. So if you have 3 people, you can split 2 and 2. That is my sister's work food, and my work food's over there, which we bring 5 days a week to work. Yeah, so that I think I'm explaining that don't judge that we have a lot of food there because of work. This is like snacks, obviously, our other shelf. My sister and I split 2 shelves, and Michelle had 2 shelves, so each had 2 shelves. Michelle's were the bottom 2 because she just put it there, so we just decided she wanted the bottom 2 shelves. That's the overview of the kitchen. I think I'm telling you over here that that toaster is not included, that we brought the toaster. And the reason I'm doing this is because my audio didn't sound good on the video, so that's why I'm doing a voiceover, so bear with me. So this is our office area. We have a router over there, and we have our map, which contains every important information at Disney Housing. We have a big corkboard, but I believe they don't offer corkboards anymore at Disney Housing, but that's a really big corkboard in the living room compared to the commons when we lived there, because we did not have that size corkboard. It was very small for the whole apartment, so we were glad we had a really big corkboard for the rest rest of the apartment. And that is an overview of the island, like not the island, but like the counter space that we have. If you wanted to put bar stools there, if you wanted to, I guess you could. That's my Grand Floridian water bottle. I don't know why I showed that. That's Michelle's stuff right over there, and that's my bucket list that I had for the summer. That had some of my things, my goals that I wanted to complete. I complete half, so that's not too bad. So, right over there is the phone and the landline, which works, which is good. And right on the bottom, I show you my Grand Floridian, the wax. So you can buy it at this Etsy store right there. I highly recommend her. She's really awesome. Fast shipping. So that's good. Okay, so over here we have our living room. Michelle has her Star Wars blanket on there, as well as we have a coffee table that came with the apartment. That TV and TV table we brought with us, as well as that little Olaf that's hula dancing. And right over there is our patio. So we were lucky enough to have a patio for a one bedroom. It was a pretty big patio, and I think this is the first time I ever went out there, I think. So it was kind of hard. I think the lock was broken on there, so you just have to push it. And that's my sister. So you just push the door. And it's a very nice sized balcony. I think you can bring lawn chairs, like little chairs if you want, but I've heard mixed reviews saying that security would tell you no. Not too positive. But that's kind of our view. You can't really see because it was really dark by the time I filmed this, but you get the idea. And it wouldn't lock, so be prepared for that. We were on the third floor, so we weren't that concerned. But yeah, so right there's a knot in their blinds. There's a little end table, came with the apartment. Yeah, that's our overview of our living space, which is pretty big for three of us. You know, it's a nice size. We never really got into each other's ways, so it was a good size. So now here's the one bedroom, the only bedroom in the complex. It's a triple occupancy, so there is a bunk bed. That's my sister right there on her bed. It's a single bed. And under her bed, she has 3 or 4, she's camera shy, she has 4 drawers under her bed. So that's my bed on the bottom with all the stuff, duh. So that's my bed, and yeah, I decorated it. I think I did really well with the decorating. It was too much stuff I brought over the course of 3 months, but you know, girls, what do you expect? That's Michelle's top of the bunk. And for the top bunk, you get a side table. I recommend getting an extension cord like Michelle did so she can plug her phone, but I believe there's an outlet up there. I'm not sure if it's the same apartment wide. And right there, you can have command hooks on your walls now. Just make sure there's no nails or tacks. Just make sure they stick and easily stick off. And for the bottom bunk, I get a dresser like that. So it's not like the big armoires that you're used to be seeing. It is a dresser with 3 drawers, and Juliana gets, or the single bed gets the 4 on the bottom of the bed. So now you're thinking, what about the top bunk? Well, I will get to that when I get to the closet. So those are the corkboards we get. That's my corkboard, which is very weird since I'm the bottom bunk and that's hard for me to get to, but that's how it is. That's how it's set up. Those are the drawers again. They're quite a big fan. I highly recommend. And that's Michelle's corkboard for the top bunk. So you do get a corkboard. So in the closet is a walk-in closet. And since we got the bottom, we gave Michelle most of the closet. And as well, this is what she gets to put her stuff. That's her armoire with a mirror and 3 drawers. So that's what you get for the top bunk. That's Michelle's side of the closet. It's a pretty big size closet for 3 people, if I do say so myself. And that's me and Joanna's side of the closet. That's her linen closet. So Michelle's had one shelf, I had one shelf, and my sister had one shelf. And the bottom, we just put our shoes. Yeah, just put our shoes. And up there's pillows and bags. And these are our lockers. You have to bring your own lock. There's another one, as you saw before, in the laundry room for the other person, but Michelle didn't really need a locker, so she said we can have those too. And then and that's our over-the-door hanger. Recommend getting that. And that's me and Joanna's sink. There's 2 sinks in Patterson. There's one outside for another roommate, and then there's one in the bathroom. So we decided to get this sink since it's a little smaller, and we wanted Michelle to get something bigger to hold her stuff. So this is our thing. But the problem with that, I would brush my teeth in the other sink so we can avoid people waking up from the sound. But yeah, so just be courteous and do what you think is right. So as we walk into the bathroom, there's the light switch and the fan, which is a unique position for Patterson because you can actually not have the fan on when the light's on, unlike other complexes. So yeah, so that's really nice, a nice change from the commons, and that's the toilet and some cleaning supplies, and that's Michelle's sink. See how bigger that is? And then there's the bathtub with the bath mat, and I recommend getting that to avoid slip and falls in the shower. The bathtub is actually a pretty standard size, but you know, it's a pretty decent size. I took some baths here and there if I was stressed out, so it was a good bathtub. Just make it's clean. Just make sure you clean it. So when you go out of here, you're back at the front door. So that bathroom is considered a guest bathroom as well. And that's the coat closet I showed before, just to give an extra view. And we're back at the front door. Yeah, and then there's the peephole. So you have to look outside for safety. Safety begins with me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about Patterson Court, or you would like me to compare a Patterson in the Commons, let me know. That's actually a really good video idea, and I'll be happy to do that for you guys. Yeah, so comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you all have a magical day. I'm starting to upload more videos from my past college program, so yeah, so you guys have a great day, and I'll see you real soon.